What's up, Team DMS? Today I'm going to be doing a pixie cut and a relaxer using a Firm's Fiber Guard relaxer in normal strength. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed up this video. She's getting a relaxer. Be sure to not put the relaxer directly on the scalp when applying it. That way the client does not burn. I get a lot of people saying that they burn easy, but it's a lot of times it's not because you burn fast. It's because the stylist isn't applying the relaxer correctly. The scalp does not need to be relaxed. The hair does. So, and this is for, if you're doing it yourself, it's going to be hard to not get it on your scalp. That's why it's best to seek a professional so that you don't experience the chemical burns and things of that nature. Now, I do love a Firm's relaxer, and if you have been following me for a while, you know that that is my relaxer of choice. So she's already been shampooed, blow dried, conditioned, and things like that. I'm going to be using Main Mint Foam to go ahead and get her molded down. You can get Main Mint Foam at mainlifestudio.com, and it comes in a 7-ounce and a 32-ounce bottle. So when applying the foam wrap, the main thing you want to do is make sure that you're getting it really saturated, but not too much. I am pretty heavy-handed on foam wrap, so don't go by what I do. But you want to make sure that you're getting it closer towards the scalp and not just on the outside of the hair, because you want to make sure that the hair is going to lay down properly. So I'm just giving her a little razzle dazzle around her hairline just to, give her hair a little 2019 flair. Like I said, she is getting a pixie cut, but we want to give her something updated. So, give a little razzle dazzle around the front and just to give the cut some definition. But we are going to cut it once the hair is dried. I am using the black wrap strips. I like the thinner ones, not the wide ones, but use whatever is your preference. And because her hair is thick, so I just want to make sure that her hair lays down correctly. Now we're going with the cut. And I know you guys always ask me about, can we get a haircut? Can we get a haircut? And I always tell you guys, you come to the class. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get the people what they want. Y'all been following me for a while, so y'all deserve a little treat. Unfortunately, her hair was already short. So what I'm doing is just making her hair shorter than it was, and she's getting a pixie cut. So if you are familiar with hair cutting, I am pretty much doing a 45-degree cut all over. So it doesn't matter, if I do it, from the top of her head out back, as long as you are pulling the hair straight out, the hair will be the same length all over. And that's pretty much what we're doing. And then I'm going to leave a little bit of length in her front for the bang area, but it's still going to be pretty short. It's not going to be a long, her bang is not going to be super long. a lot of times I get people, they say, oh, the cut always comes out different, or, things like that. But you just want to make sure you're taking your time. That's why this part is not sped up, so that I can show you guys. Take your time when doing your haircuts. If you are rushing, you're going to give the client a rush job. So it's not a rush. Make sure you allow a lot of time, enough time for the haircut, and give the client a proper cut. And I know you guys, I'm probably not, I don't know if you're following, but I'm pretty much doing one side at a time. I like to do the top first, then the back, and then the left side, and then the right side, and then I do the front. But you can do it whichever way you like, but just make sure that you're following your guide and you're not cutting your guide. TDMS. Shout out to my nail tech, Big Face Beauty, on Instagram, and that's Beauty, Beautii. I believe that's how she spells it. So the front of the haircut is pretty much done. I'm checking it, make sure everything looks great. And then I'm going to go ahead and start cutting the sides down just a little bit shorter. And just kind of cleaning up everything. And the clipper that I'm using is by Wall, and it is a wireless clipper. It's battery operated, and it's by G Wiz. G Wiz is a barber that has his own clipper with Wall. I like the clipper. I'm not a barber, so it's enough for me. And actually, it is a trimmer, not a clipper. Sorry. I'm going to start off by using Cheese Silk Infusions. I used to use this before, but I've been finding myself using it a lot more lately. I still like the Kenra, and of course main oil, but I usually just do the main oil when I'm doing like curls and stuff, uh, because oil sometimes is heavy. And so you just want to make sure that you are smoothing it into the hair really, really good before you start curling and things of that nature. You just really want to get that product in the hair. And then I'm going to take a little bit of the Mazzani's thermal styling. I forgot what it's called. But you want to get just a little bit of that as well, and putting that in there. It's a heat protectant. The Chi is also a heat protectant as well. You want to make sure that you are protecting the hair at all times. And of course, I got to use the Main Life Collection flat iron. That flat iron is available at mainlifestudio.com. And we're just going to get the curling. So it's not a particular curl pattern that I'm using because she's just getting a pixie. Just curling all the way down, all the way around. Nothing fancy. A beginner can do this as well. And then I'm going to take a little bit of Kenra's hot spray. And that's just going to lock those curls, but it's not a spritz or anything like that. So the hair is still soft, pliable. You're able to comb it and things of that nature. And it also has some heat protectant in that as well. TDMS. Guys see like the shine that her hair has. I did do the red Viral Extreme conditioner just to give her hair some color, because her natural color is like a number 4 if we're referring it to weave, or a level 4 level level 4 if we're referring to hair levels. Now, this is a piece of an old video that I recorded of her, and her hair was dry. She had, not been coming to me that long. So I just want to show you guys the improvement from to this until right now. Like, do you see the difference in her hair? Her hair, it looks so good. And it just, it took a series of treatments, steam treatments, things of that nature, but I got that hair right, and she's a regular now. She comes every week, if not every 2 weeks, and gets her hair done. And I am like so proud because you guys, your hair, it can get better. You just have to have patience and just know that it's not going to be instant, because it wasn't instant to get your hair that way. So it's not going to instantly be healthy just because you get a haircut and, things like that. It'll look better, but the overall condition of your hair, it will take time. So now we're just going to get those curls combed out. You can comb it whichever way you want. I find it easier to have the comb laying flat to the head while you're combing it. And especially around the back and the sides. Just play with it. Have some fun. There's no particular way. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So you do it to fit your client hair, or if you're doing your own hair, you fit it to do your hair, and it'll work. Like, I love this comb. It's like my new little favorite comb. So this is the finished look. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell to get future notifications. I love you guys so, so, so very much. And I will see you again for the next video.